Before Gina started dating my dad, we were close friends.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck? Anyways, hello everybody, it's MK033 here. Welcome back to a new commentary video. Today we'll be talking about the father decides to date his daughter's friend. Yeah, I'm just as confused as you are, guys. Anyways, let's get started on today's commentary video, shall we?
She was the biggest boo-hoo crier I've ever met. She would always call me crying about her problems. I introduced Gina to my father at a New Year's Eve party at his house. As soon as she walked in the door, she definitely saw dollar signs. She asked for a tour. She kept complimenting his house, saying how nice it was, and she just kept going on about it. 4 to 5 months after that, I found out through someone else that they were dating. My heart just sank to my stomach. I was like, are you kidding me?
Alright, so this is a lot to take in, I ain't gonna lie. First of all, how? That you just kept it a secret? You didn't talk about it to anyone at all? You didn't decide to say, hey, what are you doing here? Do you have feelings for my father or anything? You are acting strange around him, anything, etc., etc. You didn't say that. You decided to say, hey, I don't care, do whatever you want, I trust you. Like, you didn't ask her questions about that or anything else. You just decided to do that. I just let her be her life instead of trying to ask her something. That's the one problem I have right now is that. But the next problem is they're almost 20 years apart. Huh? That's so confused. Why? Okay, yeah, that's definitely a gold digger if you ask me. I mean, it may be a different scenario here. We haven't gotten the other side of the story, but still, this is so weird considering they're almost 20 years apart.
Gina is the laziest, money-hungry person I've ever met. Gina got into this relationship to build herself a better life. She's a gold digger living the good life on my dad's money.
I finished cosmetology school, I'm licensed, I'm working a salon, I'm making my own money.
She is always posting pictures of them going out on vacation, Miami, New York, Mexico, the Versace mansion. My dad is constantly trying to impress.
Okay, yeah, well, considering they're going, she probably is a gold digger. But I'm not saying, because we haven't had the full story in the sides yet, so I have no idea what to say in the situation. However, they are going to a lot of places. She hasn't really said anything bad about him, nothing behind his back. So I don't say she is a gold digger, but I would say that she does spend a lot of money. They both spend a lot of money on stuff. But if she is making her own money now, that wouldn't possibly make her a gold digger. But the father probably helped that. And the daughter also has feelings too, which I don't think the father took it apart to why she dated her. So in that scenario, it's really complicated.
Then the stupid gets pregnant by my dad.
The video had pictures in the background of them going on vacation and going on different trips. Within like 5 hours, it had over 800,000 views.
She didn't really have that many friends, so I kind of like took her in. This is her right here, holding onto my leg like the fiend she is, looking for another handout.
I pretty much said everything that happened. I said how we were friends, how she met my family, and then how I brought her in, and next thing I know, they started behind my back.
Everything that's said in this video is completely exaggerated. It's not true that she was my only friend. I wasn't desperate. I wasn't a desperate single mother seeking a sugar daddy. That's not true. It's 100% false.
Okay, so where is the mother in this situation? Because if you have a daughter, you must have a mother, right? We're not talking about any other situations here. We're just talking about mother and father here. So where's she in this scenario? Okay, so if that's the case, then the father is technically cheating on the mother. If there's no mother, this would make sense. But still, I don't understand because both of these things make sense in their own aspects because the daughter is obviously pissed off that her friend is deciding to date her dad. So why would you date in the first place if you know that's her friend instead of thinking about her own feelings? She didn't even come up to her and say, "Hey, I kind of like your dad. Is it okay if I can try to, date him?" Now, obviously, a lot of people would say no, but still, at least it's somewhat to try. At least it's somewhat good to try. But she didn't, which probably made her pissed off that she didn't tell him anything, nothing about this, which made her even more pissed off that nothing was told until someone outside of the whole conversation heard everything and saw everything, which then told her, which is why she knows. And the other story, which is her friend's story, saying that this is over exaggerated, and the fact that she makes her own money. She makes her own money through the salon and shit. So if that's the case, I can see her friend's side of the story because she's not really a gold digger if she makes her own money. Yet also, she also is dating her friend's dad, which if her friend knew about, would be pretty pissed off about her, if I'm correct.
I wanted people to see the type of person she is. She's a gold digger and she's not the friend that I thought she was.
Okay, Joni, so this whole thing was a shock to you, right?
Yes.
So what is your real objection? Is your objection that this is a friend that betrayed you? Is your objection that your dad is getting played and exploited? Where's the rub?
It's all of it.
That is the exact same question I had, Dr. Phil.
All of the above?
All of it.
Gina says you're exaggerating how close your friendship was, that it just makes a better story when you say, my best friend slept with my dad, when y'all were really just drinking buddies.
If we weren't really that close of friends, why'd they have to hide it from me?
Yeah, and you confided in each other, right? You confided things in her about your dad because you had frustrations with him before her. And what were they?
We just never really, we butted heads a lot. So, growing up, we didn't really, get along.
Are you more mad that your father that you have not had a good relationship with at all has someone before you have? Or are you more pissed off that you wanted to make a good relationship with your father until your friend stepped in and decided to date him? I am so confused right now. You are getting me confused.
What do you say to yourself when you learn about this? Because it kind of sounds like, Joni's dad's a creeper.
It does sound creepy. If he wanted younger girls, he could have younger girls that aren't, near me or around me or that I know.
Yeah, why does it have to be your friends?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
That's insensitive.
Everyone needs to mind their own business. It's David and I's relationship. I don't wake up and think about these people every morning, so why are they thinking about me? Joni is making these assumptions that I'm using her father for money, and it really does piss me off.
Okay, but think of how your friend feels right now, because your friend feels like you have betrayed her. You've betrayed her because you've dated her father. And plus, I don't think you guys were more than just drinking buddies, considering the fact that you were allowed in her own home. But it just seems like you were eyeing her father before you've been talking to her, because the moment you stepped in that house, you were thinking about her father, is what she said. Which I doubt. That seems more like an exaggeration, but still. Which doesn't make sense to me, because why would you want to date her dad already when you just met these guys? That doesn't give me a clue in my mind why. I mean, it's like a stance of true love at first sight type of thing over here, when your friend is thinking that you're just dating him because of money. Like, if you already knew that and you knew you had a friend, why didn't you just tell her about this? You could have told her about this, yet you decided to not to. Why didn't you decide to, is the question.
His money is not why I want to be with him. Our relationship, it's healthy, it's fun. We just went to Tulum, Mexico, then we go to New York, and then we've been to Disney. We're always on the go doing something out of our home state. We are in a steady, committed relationship, 100%. David and I have talked about marriage, but it's not a priority right now. I'm in the process of moving in with David. I'm at his house 98% of the time. We have a child together, so it's obviously something very serious.
Then the stupid bitch gets pregnant by my dad.
Because of Joni posting the video, I received so much hateful messages. I had people calling me a money-hungry whore, saying, how could you sleep with your friend's dad, and calling my child that David and I have together really disgusting names. I even had people who I didn't even know message me telling me they were gonna come find me and whip my ass.
Okay, this would make sense mainly because her friend posted the video first, so that makes sense why the hate mail is received. I don't recommend to hate this person or her or the father's daughter either, but this whole situation is really, really weird considering that relationship ain't healthy at all. You are dating someone that's almost 20 years or more than 20 years older than you. I don't know, because it says 55, but people are saying 49. It's really confusing right now. My brain is rotting. So, outside of that, you are going places that would make your friend think she is a gold digger, or you're a gold digger. If that's the case, why wouldn't you just tell her, or at least give her the idea that you're not a gold digger? You've never specifically told her at all. You guys were more than drinking buddies because she allowed you in her house, in her own home with her father. So you guys are obviously more than drinking buddies. You obviously are going to receive hate mail because she was the first one to post the video. You didn't post a video responding to that, if I am correct.
It was extremely bizarre. I'm just really tired of people making assumptions about our relationship because Joni exaggerated a story. I really do care for David.
It's been a rewarding experience.
So bottom line, his relationship is real. Joni needs to get through her head that her father's a grown man and he can make his own life decisions.
This seems like the average, the average teenage Gen Z type of talk here. Our society, Gen Z is obviously going to hell if this keeps happening. If stuff like this keeps happening, Gen Z is gonna go to hell with these arguments. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, why not like, subscribe, and if you also want to, you can donate to my Cash App or comment. Anyways, bye.